Hi there, we're at the Yorkshire Cricket Centre up in Headingley for the latest all-out cricket coaching clinic, and we're here with Oliver Hannon-Dalby, Yorkshire opening bowler, and we're going to be covering today moving the ball in the air and off the pitch. So the key components then, Oliver, to getting the ball moving off the straight.
Mostly it's all about wrist position, where your wrist is behind the ball running up either for an away swinger or an in swinger. Your wrist position as you release the ball is key as to whether you swing it in or away. You want your ideally bowling hand coming straight over the top of your front leg, stay nice and tall in your action. The tendency is you tend to lose your swing and your shape and seam when you try to bowl too fast because you're falling away a bit and your front arm's a bit too low or a bit too over the opposite side. That's when you tend to lose your shape. You want to be staying as tall as possible, and as I said, that bowling hand coming straight over your front foot, your bowling foot. If you can just keep that wrist position, and if you're coming straight over the top, you're either going to swing it in or away. If you just manipulate that thumb and where you present the ball in your run-up. Another quite common problem with young fast bowlers, because I had it myself, is the running style. If I said to you, Jake, run for a bus, you'd go running like this. But as soon as we get a cricket ball in our hands, for some reason a lot of us, me included, start to run with our elbows pointing outwards. So if you can, think about Brett Lee, best fast bowler in the world. He runs he looks like Usain Bolt, doesn't he? Yeah. 400 metre sprinter. Everything's moving towards the target, okay? So if we can, let's tuck these elbows in a little bit and get everything moving towards the target rather than pointing out as well, but still maintaining that towards the first slip, okay? The basic grip for an away swinger is tuck the thumb under, and basically throughout the action I'll present the ball to first slip or the slip cord, and throughout your run up, when you set up at the end of the mark, think right, going to have that setting towards swinging towards the slips, and all the way through action try hold that position straight towards the slips. As you come over the top, it's going to come over the top, swing, hopefully present it towards first slip and swing away.
Shiny side on the right hand side.
Of course, shiny side on the right hand side. Get that shape away to do a slip. If this side's shiny, it's going to move through the air quicker than this side, which is rough.
Got a young fast bowler here, Jacob. He's going to try and bowl the outswinger initially.
Yeah.
So Jacob, get in position.
Show us how you hold the ball for an outswinger, bud. For an outswinger. So I think this is quite a bit of a common misconception. People think, right, if I put the ball like that, pointing towards slips, it's going to swing towards slips. When you think about it, if your ball's coming out of your fingers right, if you point it towards the slips like that, you've got absolutely no chance of the seam being upright. If the ball's coming out like that, the ball's going to come down scrambled. I like to see fingers either side of the ball, and you can manipulate your wrist to be pointing towards the slips or pointing down to swing it in, whatever. So get your fingers either side of the ball to me, bud. Either side of the ball, yeah. Mm-hmm. And let's tuck this thumb under tight. And if you can, imagine you've got slips in and point it. See, I was pointing the ball towards first slip in my hand like that. Just cocking my wrist a little bit. Basically, the only difference is take the thumb for the outswing. As I said, it's tucked under. If you put it on the shiny side of the ball, again, obviously shiny side's on the outside because you want to swing it in. If you take the thumb onto the shiny side, it generally relaxes your wrist, as you can see there. And my wrist there probably pointing not down to sort of fine leg, but maybe down the leg side of the batsman. And then, as I say, if you keep that throughout your run up, as it comes over the top, your ball's going to come down, hopefully presented down, facing down towards the leg side and swinging. If you're presenting the ball in your run up towards the slips, the ball's going to come down like that with the seam upright, and it's going to give you best chance of seaming it away as well if there's no swing in the air. Only change is where you're setting the ball off. You think, obviously, I'm bowling in swinger, I need to set a little bit outside off stump, probably a foot, to shape it in to hit off stump, okay? Reverse swing, obviously when a ball gets a bit older, this side might be really scuffed, really dried generally, is where you present the ball towards the first slip again, but instead of swinging away conventionally, it's going to drift in towards the batter's leg side, towards probably leg stump. Well, generally, as I say, on abrasive pitches, the scuff side, the non-shiny side, gets dry, gets really scuffed, and as you're presenting the ball to the slips for away swing, it's when it drifts into the leg side, and then obviously if you're presenting it for in swing, it tends to shape away as well. Obviously swings the opposite way.
Yeah. And it's lethal when it happens.
Exactly.